1 out. Cryns comes set. And the pitch. In there for a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Last outing for Cryns was on Sunday. 1 inning, 2 runs allowed, but did earn his lone win of the season 2 outings ago. Not his prettiest. Back on June 28th against the River Dragons, he threw 2/3 of an inning and allowed 5 runs.
Pickoff attempt is not successful as Javi Alvarez is going. The throw is outside. Throw down to second and not in time. And Javi Alvarez with a stolen base. And just like that, a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Come on, Schmo. Come on, I forgot I was being recorded again.
Stevenson is 0 for 2 on the evening. Popped out and struck out. The 1-1. That one misses outside, and it's 2-1.
With their 3 stolen bases on the year, the River Dragons now 86 total.
Come on, Schmo,
in 2024, we're 7th in the Prospect League coming into tonight's ball game. And not very often that teams outsteal the Hoots on the base paths. O'Fallon second in the league with 105 stolen bases this year. Didn't have a stolen base in last night's ball game against Jackson either.
3 balls and a strike to Stevenson. Cryns comes set. And the pitch. In there for a very, very generous called strike number 2 on the inside corner. And Stevenson had the bat thrown down, and he was on his way to first base.
He can't believe the call. He has a smile as he gets the bat given to him by the man on deck, Cooper Howell. And, well, he'll have to try and find his way on base here.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Cryns comes set. The full count pitch. Fouled straight back.
We've mentioned several times that this ball game, game 1 of a 7-inning doubleheader, the Hoots 3-3 in doubleheaders this year. They split against Clinton, then were swept by Thrillville, and most recently swept full count.
The 3-2 pitch swung on and hit high in the air to center field. Kuhn is there. He makes the catch, tagging his Alvarez, but he wisely retreats back to second. And there's 2 gone. So Cooper Howell up. He is 1 for 3 on the evening. Had a RBI single in the 4th. Was also grounded out and struck out. Cryns comes set. The first pitch to Howell is fouled over by the right field concourse, and it's 0-1. One on, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Cryns trying to keep this lead right where it is at 4-3. He comes set. The 0-1. That one misses inside, and it's all evened up.
Very hefty lead over at second for Javi Alvarez, but Jack Meyer not holding him on, so he's able to get quite a large amount of length. In his lead.
A ball and a strike. Cryns comes set. Quick pickoff attempt, and that's into center field. But Alvarez collided at second base with Jack Myers, and he is down, and he has not gotten up. Or Jack Meyer, excuse me.
Boy, did that not look good. A collision between, as you said, Meyer and Alvarez, and he is still down It looked like the throw had him beat on the pickoff attempt back to the bag, but it was not accurate. It goes into center field, and now Alvarez, who is still down with the trainer out there. Oh, you hate to see this, and Markel Dixon's going to bring out the trainer's bag, make sure that they can treat Javi still face down. I wonder if he's bleeding. I wonder if that's the reason he's still down. We don't want to speculate any, but it looks like that's what is getting treated right now, is perhaps cleaning up. He is sitting up, and yeah, it looks like it was a bloody nose as he has
He's holding something to his face. I think that's what it is too, Ethan, a bloody nose maybe.
And he is up to his feet now with a round of applause here from the crowd at CarShield Field, and he will come out of this ball game. We'll see who replaces him. Walking slowly over to the River Dragons dugout. Still waiting to see who Noah Suarez will have take over at second base on the base paths. Alvarez playing second base tonight as well.
Fortunate that he is walking under his own power, as that was a very scary situation right there. But he seems to be all right.
I wonder if they're trying to keep him in this ball game, being that he is getting it plugged right now. I think he's going to try and stay in the game.
We haven't seen anyone really get up for the River Dragons to show any motion into going over to run at second base, and I think you're right. I think they're going to try to put something up his nose to prevent the bleeding.
They're plugging both nostrils right now, and it looks like Javi Alvarez is going to stay in this ball game, making sure they get all the blood cleared out off his face and making sure that, well, he can still breathe.
Looks like Javi Alvarez is going to stay in this game, Ethan.
And he will head on back out to second. Well, how about that? Talk about some grit and heart being shown by Javi Alvarez in the bottom of the sixth inning. Talk about a guy that wants to stay out there.
And if you're a manager, those are the guys that you definitely want out there, the guys who aren't afraid to get into situations like that, and especially when they get banged up a little bit, they want to convince you to stay in this game. And like you said, great heart being shown by Javi Alvarez.
So after the quick pause,
here we go.
Should I say not so quick pause?
Here we go.
We'll look to resume play.
Come on, boy.
So there's a ball and a strike to Cooper Howell, as Alvarez will stay at second base. Cryns ready with the 1-1 pitch. That one misses inside to Howell, and it's 2-1.
Cryns did throw a few warm-up pitches in between while Alvarez was down at second base, so should still be relatively loose. We'll see if that affects him any.
The 2-1. That one just misses outside, and it's 3-1.
Come on, Schmoby. Good throw. Let's get it in there. Good pitching, man.
Nobody holding Alvarez on at second now.
The 3-1. On there for strike 2, and that's going to run things full 3-2.
Right.
Once again, Cooper Howell thought that he had ball 4, but
No, that
the
was
second
a strike.
batter that the
Good throw.
River Dragons have had that thought
Good
it was
throw.
ball 4 in this inning.
Come on, Schmoby. Here we go.
Full count 3-2.
Here we go.
Cryns comes set. 3-2. Outside, and that's going to be ball 4 to Howell. And this time, he goes down to first base.
Now
That's
we
going
got
to
to
put 2
force
on
out.
with 2
Now
out.
we got to force out.
Tell you what, not the situation you want if you're Noah Cryns. Want to be able to get out of this inning. One, keep the lead for the Hoots, but also keep Christian Harvey in line for the win.
2 on, 2 out. That pitch misses low, and it's 1-0. Eli Hill is 1 for 2. He doubled and came around to score in the third, has flown out in the first, and walked in the fourth. The 1-0. In there for a called strike, and that's going to even things up 1-1.
Good pitch there from Cryns. Nice off-speed pitch, dropping in there. Just a fastball and slider that Cryns works with and tends to be in the low 90s range on the heater.
The 1-1 pitch is lined
Oh!
right to Bryson Lofton.
Yeah!
A heads-up play by the third baseman. Keeps this lead right where it's at for the Hoots.
Nice.
After getting into a 2 on, 2 out situation, Noah Cryns gets a line drive to Bryson Lofton as we go to the top of the 7th. Hoots looks to add a little bit of insurance when we return on Prospect League TV.